It's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they come in at an early crossroads here. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they got a chance to get that done.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. They'll throw with May. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one right.
Not a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. To throw, it's May. And caught by London. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Throwing here is May. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the... So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated, and that was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdown passes.
And they got the win.
And they got the win, so I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives, the win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions.
2nd and 11. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. You look at this Arizona defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's May. Pass complete there to Harrison. Out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. This defense for the Broncos, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Looking to throw, May. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That goes for 14 yards, 1st down Cardinals.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. They go play action now. May. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. To the air, May. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. They'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. From the right hash, this from 48. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3. And I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. they have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Back to throw now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. The Broncos at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Room here to run. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I have a few questions about that throw because, to me, there just wasn't a lot there. I thought he tried to do a little bit too much, almost tried to will a receiver open when there was no chance he was going to be. Nice job by the linebacker being all over that one and knocking it away.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
So here are the Cardinals to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. And his throw here's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion way up, not that time. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Goes right back to McBride. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's May. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the... They'll get... yards there.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw again.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the gun, it's May.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So it was 4th down and 1 in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little bit surprised that that's exactly what they decided to do. I kind of thought that they would go for it in that situation. But sometimes I'm sure you just think to yourself, take the 3 points, put them in your pocket, and move on.
And Denver getting set to take the field. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here's 3rd and 9.
They'll set up a throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. The Broncos in the hurry-up trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. They'll look to throw again. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. They'll try to run this one in. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead down to 3 at 13-10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As now we send you outdoor.
No break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
And this is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
They'll throw with May. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 33. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Here's a diving catch right side. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll look to throw here. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and a yard. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Back to throw.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw here. Rolling to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Jake Ferguson.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Broncos have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Now the try here for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
This now a 3rd and 4. To throw, it's May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 39.
Throwing here is May. A short one here, caught by McBride.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Trey McBride, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other other side of the field.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Second down at 6 now from the 42.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now back to throw. Flushed out right.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
3 brings up 2nd and 7. At the
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Broncos have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. And they go play action with May.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Here's May.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's May.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
55 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. They'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. 32 yards.
And the Cards are able to move back in front.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Denver's offense now set to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 8. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past mid. Almost to the 4. Being taken down. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Forced out to his left.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. 3rd down and goal coming up here.
He's back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last. From the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, but they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.